Welcome back, my name is Alok, and if you're seeing this video, that means you are pretty much interested in learning more about Amazon Web Services. So this video, guys, will be focused on VPC peering. So the prerequisite is that you should know what exactly is a VPC and how to create a VPC that we had shared in the previous video, so you can refer that. So what we are going to learn, so we had you had already know what a VPC is, how to create a VPC. This is what we had learned in the previous video, or I had shared in the previous video. So I have one VPC with some subnets and NSLs and all those stuff. What I want now, I will be creating two VPCs. One is the VPC1 and another is the VPC2. So this is the same VPC which I had created in the previous video. So I'll be continuing with this VPC. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one more VPC. And then I want that the instances which are running in one VPC should be able to talk to the instances running in another VPC without going onto the internet. I don't want that they should be using a public IP using the internet gateway and then coming back. So that is possible, but in that case you have to give elastic IP to the instances and they will be using the internet connection. I don't want that. I want, because if they are both running on the same Amazon infrastructure, so they should be able to talk to each other like this. So VPC peering connection is what we'll be focusing on. So without going onto the internet, I should be able to talk to an instance in one VPC using its private IP address from another instance running in another VPC using his private IP address. So we will not be using the public IP address. And so this is what we intend to learn. And before this, guys, you should have a very clear understanding of what a VPC is, how to create a VPC and subnet. So for that I will ask you to refer the previous video. So let's start doing this. So I'll be creating one more VPC here, which is VPC2. So let me go back to my trusted machine. This is it. Perfect. So I go to VPC here, and if you see here, my VPC which I had created in the previous video already resides here. So VPC1 is here, the subnets are there, the route table must be there, and the internet gateway is there. Perfect. Very good. So let's create another VPC and I will call it VPC2. So I create another VPC here, I call it VPC2, right? And I will use an entirely different IP range. That was 10, right? So I'll be using 192.168. That's great. So I'll show it to you. That was 10. VPC1 is of 10 range and VPC2 is of 192.168. Now in this VPC, for this lab, I just need one subnet. So I won't be creating two subnets. I'll be creating only one subnet, right? This one. I'll be creating only one subnet here. So I go to subnets. I click on create subnet. Give it a name. So I say VPC2, say sub1. And which VPC it is a part of? Obviously, I will be choosing VPC2. AZ don't matter right now, and the IP block is 192.168.1.0/24. So you need to brush up your IP skills if you are confused in this. I'm not going in that detail right now. So a subnet is created, VPC2 sub1, right? Now a router will also be created. That's great. This is the router, and if you see there, this is connected to VPC2, right? This is it. So it doesn't have any subnet there. See, it is connected to VPC2. So let me give it a name. It is always good to use meaningful names. VPC2, but I don't have any subnets connected. So add it, the subnet association, and choose your subnet. So this subnets got connected. So if you are confused what is going on here, that means you hadn't checked the previous video VPC design. So please go back and check that first. Right, so the subnet is created. Okay, for this lab I will be using Internet Gateway just to do the SSH, but then I should be able to run or access the instances using the private IP. So let me give a Internet Gateway also. I call it VPC2 IG. IG stands for Internet Gateway. It can stand for a lot of things, but in my case it is IG. Connect it to the VPC2, attached it. Perfect, right? Now let me create one instance in VPC1 and one instance in VPC2. So that means I had done up till here, sorry, I had created this network, only the instance is missing. So I will be using or allowing HTTP and SSH connections, right? I won't be touching NACL in this, and will be checking the NACL in VPC1. We might have left something from the previous class. So go back here. Let me check the NACL first. It's always good. So network ACL, this is VPC1, and this is the default one. This is connected to VPC2. So I give it a name, NACL VPC2, right? And that's great. So if I check on NACL of VPC1, all the inbound rules, okay, see the HTTP is blocked. So let me allow it, otherwise it will give me issues. So I will just remove this, let it allow all the traffic is allowed. So this is what we had done from the previous section, right? Allowed all. That's great. So I'm leaving the NACLs at default. It is allowing everything and not blocking anything. So let's create instances in EC2. So I go here. Let me check which key I have got. So I don't need the root access now. So I'll go to my downloads folder. So I'll be using the same key. Okay, NAT gateway.pem key. Okay, I'll use the same key, no problem. So I click on launch instance. So in VPC1, I will create a web server. Launch instance. This will be in, okay, let it be in VPC2. I've got only one subnet. Rest of the things you can leave it. We can manually configure it. Add storage, ignore it. Security groups, please make sure you have so I say allowing SSH and HTTP in VPC2. So I add the HTTP also. Review and launch. Check all the things. Launch. Keep here. I have to use NAT Gateway because that is already downloaded in my machine. Perfect. So one instance is running. Let us check the status. Go. And here we are. It is in VPC2, right? So call it server VPC2. Okay, now because I want it to be accessed from outside world, I need to attach a elastic IP. That is very elementary, Watson. You need to remember this. So allocate a IP. Perfect. and now associate it to my instance server 2. But I will be using this IP just to do the SSH, but then I should be able to hit it from the internal IPs. That I'll show it to you, don't worry. So, and then I click on associate. Right, one instance is running. Let's create one more instance. So this time the instance will be in VPC 1. This is in VPC 2. So I click on launch instance. I can choose the same AMI or different, doesn't matter guys. VPC 1. So public. Next, add the tags. Use an existing security group which will just allow HTTP and SSH. So this is allowing HTTP and SSH, so I can use this. I can write this one is allowing SSH from anywhere and HTTP from anywhere. Review and launch, use the same key pair, NAT Gateway. Click it. Perfect. Going great, very good. Now let's name it. I call it server VPC 1, right? And obviously I need to give him a elastic IP also. So the private IP is 10.0.2.192. And guys, make sure you remove all these things once you had done with the lab. So this is the IP which you had given, but the point is that it is not connected to any instance, so I will just use it. Okay, so the elastic IP is there, but it is not connected as I had said earlier. Now associate it with the server. I will be connected into server 1, right, with IP of 10. Right, so both the machines have got the public IPs. So let me do or try to do SSH. First I'll be hitting on server in VPC 2, click on connect and just use this, copy this and paste this. Okay, I copy it, give here, paste it, sorry, I have to control, click here, paste it, that's it. If everything is fine, I didn't connected a IG, right? Oh yes, so do a control C guys, a small issue. So go back to VPC. I think IG was created. Yes, let's troubleshoot it. It's good that we are getting some issues. Internet gateway. Yes, the IG is there. So with VPC2 IP, let me check. Go to the instance. Let me check the firewall rules. So first I was connecting to which one? 2. Let's connect to 2. Let's check the firewall. Okay, let me connect to this first machine. Copy this, go here and paste it. Let's check, otherwise we have to see what is going wrong, why this is not connecting. So the problem will be with the SSH. It's not going as per we wish. No problem, don't worry, just check the security group. Inbound, we have got SSH allowed from everywhere in the world. Just do add it. I hope it is all right. HTTP, SSH is allowed from anywhere in the world, right? Anywhere. That's great. And this I can also give anywhere and save it, right? Save the things and let me try it again. So if I go back, do a hit from here, Okay, interesting. Am I able to go to the net? Yes, I am. So the issue will be in my connectivities. Check it out, guys. Let's check it. So I'll go to my instance. I'll go to my instance. I go to VPC2. This is the IP. Allow inbound rules, outbound rules. The IG is connected, but if you remember, there is no rule. We forgot to update the route table. Yes. So let's do it. Route table. That's the problem. I'm getting old. My memory is not working as it worked once upon a time. Go here, route, see here. I don't have any route to the internet. That's the problem. So no problem. Just go at 0.0.0.0 from anywhere in the world. Right. The target will be internet gateway, and you will be getting the internet gateway. Save routes. Job done. I will be able to hit it now. Oh. Here it is. I do a yes. Perfect. So here I am on the machine 192.168.1.155, which is running in, this is the private IP, which is running in VPC2. Let me just install Apache here. Sudo su, do a yum install HTTP. That's the beauty. HTTPD. That's not the beauty. That's error. Perfect. Then I'll just create a small web page. I'll use the default location with the default name. So I say welcome to Network Nuts. Keep not leap. Keep loving us and coming back. Wow. Valentine's Day has already passed by. Now I'm giving this message slightly late. Okay, no problem. Ignore. Start the service and put it in check config. You can also use the systemctl. Right. So if I check it, see here, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it is running perfectly. So now what? Now one machine is ready. Now let us move on to the second machine, right? So I open one more tab here. So in this tab, I will be hitting accessing the server in VPC1. So I go to instances once again, EC2 instances, and I click on running instances, the instance in VPC1, connect to it, and here I think I won't be getting any routing table issues because this is already being done by us in the previous video. So I should be able to hit it. Perfect. Fair enough. Right. So we are on server in VPC1. As you can see, the IP range is of 192. Right. So can I now consider this? Just don't think that I have done the like SSH. Now, if I want to use the VPC peering, that means the private IP address of 192 should be able to talk to the private IP address of 10, right? This is the job of the VPC connection. So we will not be going to the internet gateway. The router in the VPC will be able to talk to the, means there will be a kind of router to router communication, a dedicated channel for the inter VPC communication. You don't need to go to the internet. So this is what I intend to do. So currently I don't have this. So that means using the private IP address of 10, I will not be able to access the website which is running on 192.168 IP. Let's check it out. So the website is running on this machine. The IP is 192.168.1.155. So if I try to do a curl from here and give the private IP 192. This is the IP, here it is coming, 168.1.155. It's not working. right? It's not at all working. Why? Because I don't have this connection. Right? So the private IPs won't be able to talk. Obviously, I will be able to hit through the public IP, but that is not what is intended, right? I should be able to access it from the private IP. So what I need to create a VPC connection. So what I do, I go to my VPC. Now this is what the important thing is, right? Create a peering connection, right? Click on create peering connection. Now the peering connection can be between the VPCs in your account, or it can be between the VPCs in two different Amazon accounts. So give it any name. I say VPC1 to VPC2, anything, right? Requester can be anyone. So I say VPC1 is 2 is the requester and 1 is the. So now see here, it is whether the second VPC is in my account or any other account in this region or any other region. Feel free to change the region, feel free to change the account. If you change the account, you need to get the account ID, which you can get it from here under my account, right? And the other guy need to accept it. So I will not be doing this. And the second VPC is also in the same region. So the requester was VPC2, see 192, and the acceptor will be the second one, VPC1. Perfect. And then create a peering connection. So it's success. Wow, that's great. So a secure connection is established between the VPC 2 and 1. This is it, right? Pending acceptance. So it takes, so you need to accept the request. Then it automatically gives you a very kind of instructions that please modify the route table now, because see what has happened. We had created the connection, but the router in the VPC2 need to know that for the IP of 10, I should be using this connection. And similarly, the router in the VPC1 need to know that for the IP of 192, I should be using this connection. So the routers need to be updated about the existence of the VPC peering connection and the other VPC. So that's the last thing that we have to do. So please go to the route tables. So in VPC1, I will be updating the IP address of the target of VPC2. So go to routes, edit route table, add route. The other one is a 192. So I give 192.168.0.16, the whole network, and it should be peering connection. So it will automatically show you your peering connection, save route. Now the same thing you have to do in the VPC2 router. Added routes. Now this will be 10, right? Because it is 192. So I give 10.0.0.0/16. And the connection will be again the peering connection and the same connection, right? Job done. So once this is done, so now the routers are also updated about this peering connection, that the VPC2 router knows that for 10 I need to use this connection. I need not to go to the internet. Similarly, the VPC1 router, which is of 10 network, knows that if anything comes for 192, I should be using the peering connection, not going to the internet. So if everything is working fine till now, so I should be able to hit it, right? So that means it should work. See, it's working. Wow. See, perfect. So this is how you create a VPC peering connection, and that's the relevant of VPC peering connection. So I hope you like us. Don't forget to subscribe and keep learning Amazon Web Services and things like DevOps. Believe me, things have changed a lot. If I just show you our website, so if you check our website, we have changed our training contents and all the thing, networknuts-web.biz. Network nuts, yeah, check it out. So please focus on cloud knowledge, focus on DevOps. Mere Linux skills will not get you anywhere. Believe me guys, things have changed. The industry has already moved to the DevOps and cloud. So if you check it out here, just check your level. We have this our flagship program of Fearless 40, which takes any person, it doesn't matter from which educational background you are, commerce, science, or anyone. If you have got the zeal to learn something good in IT, this is the course for you, Fearless 40. It starts from ground zero. Linux, you will learn about the basic Linux administrations, the survival skills. Then we will train you on Amazon Web Services and Terraform. And then finally you will be learning DevOps tools like Puppet, Git, Ansible, Docker, Jenkins, so stuff like that. Feel free to click here and get that contents, and do also check which level you are working. So we divide, this is the video I want you to just see. It will open up your mind, so where the industry has moved. So you need to check your levels, whether you are in level 1, level 2, or level 3. So level 1 is basically for anyone who wishes to start a career in IT. So Linux knowledge is mandatory, you cannot skip it. Then Amazon Web Services, level 2 is your Amazon and Terraform, and level 3 is your DevOps expert, right? So feel free to do it. You have the phone numbers with us. And one more thing, we had just a minute, we have, these are some of the companies where you can find our students. Amazing guys. We are here just because of you, your love, and your trust on us. So thank you for your support, your love. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless.